What's up, everybody? It was a Sunday, the 25th of August. You know what I'm saying? It's about to become fall pretty soon. And we're going to miss this good weather. Or at least in my state, we're going to miss this good weather. Sure, I know definitely I'm going to take a vacation when it gets cold as ice up here. But I wanted to talk about one of those other videos I posted last week about like black on black crime, race mixing, all that kind of stuff, like where it seems like where they're trying to go with the world today, you know what I'm saying? And then they put certain agendas on us with the LGBTQ things and all that, or transgender, like they're trying to make that like some kind of religion with the flag everywhere in elementary school, wherever. They put that flag up everywhere like it's some kind of state religion thing, like how's that getting pushed on everybody? But that's a totally different subject, I guess. But back to the overall thing about black on black crime or certain other things. We just gotta understand, with every race, as they call it, or ethnicity, there's crooked people, there's evil people, there's habitual liars, murderers, all different sorts of life in every ethnicity. It's just one certain ethnicity. It just seems like it's been controlling the world at a certain point. But we got one guy we work with we call Bubbles, and he always talking about the Jews or the Zionists aspect of them. That they're behind every sins of the planet, and studies shown that like old Nazi videos with Adolf Hitler, he always said if you let these people do what they're gonna do, they're gonna become your masters. And Bubbles told me that, and pretty much he said Hitler was right. Even though yes, Hitler had his certain side, of course, but the aspect about these particular people of how they end up controlling everything, you got to make you think. You know what I'm saying? But back to the other main point, meaning in every ethnicity there is crookedness, evil, laziness, and just foul folks in everything, in every race. So even if one particular race or whatever get on their feet or come ahead or whatever, they still have to deal with those particular kind of people in their own society, the group. You know what I mean? So, you can look at China or other places where it's got a majority of a certain ethnicity, and you see how much they complain about a certain kind of rulership over them. You know what I mean? Or certain freedoms. You can look at that example. And you can look at certain other examples too. But the point of I'm saying, even if people of color, Moorish descent, Cometian descent, Moroccan, all the other kind of descent folks, or Black Indian descent in Americas, come up and get out of certain oppression situations, we still got to deal with in our own ethnicity people that don't want to abide by the law, abide by the rules, like that was made in ancient Cometian time, Kemetic time, the Confessions of Ma'at, that was later taken and made the Ten Commandments. That's all they lived by, But just certain people ain't going to follow certain morale, and unfortunately, in this country, even in America, they're trying to distinguish the morality. Make it so the morality there's hardly none left. You know, that everything's old Hall's bar. Um, you don't have to follow no rules or whatever, but that's a trick. So they could just keep filling the prisons up and stuff like that, you know. Because when you got a certain capitalism going in every certain facet of life, or even with prison system, you know, you got to keep the product coming, you know, and that's a shame how they think. There's no such thing as like prison reform of much to really try to change people's lives, truly change people's lives, because most of them get out and they go back in. But once again, I'm just saying, no matter what group you're in, you still got to deal with the assholes in your own race. So when we find love from other races, from other ethnicity other than your own, and love as friendships, maybe a partner, and all that, you know, you just look more deeper than some have looked, saying, I'm just going to stick with my own. I mean, it's good to stick with our own, you know. I mean, we're trying our best, and most of us in our own ethnicity, to make it commendable and a righteous one. But there's some that just makes it hard, you know. And that's probably because of certain other things that's been done to us to perpetuate, I gotta say, a side of negativity, to make the negativity cool, or make the negativity a lifestyle, you know. And that's, and most of the negativity create is some kind of laziness or attitude of, they don't, you know, not working, but, you know, just doing backstabbing or scams or whatever kind of things in life to get over, other than doing things the righteous way, you know. And then that's another other subject too, like, what is the righteous way, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot that seem like they got it all, but how they got that, their glory or riches and all that, was probably crooked, you know what I'm saying? But to your eye or my eye, they're living righteous, you know what I mean? So that's a whole other different story. But back to the main point, you know, just love one another, you know. You know, have a friend that's white or Caucasian. Have a friend that's Indian. Have a friend that's Cambodian. Have a friend that's Filipino. Have a friend that's from Africa. Have a friend from, you know, find the people that relate to you with great character and good faith in God, you know, or the Creator. And just keep striving to bless one another to end overall world manipulation of having certain ethnicities downplay another, or you know, want to keep one down and all that stuff, because, you know, even if they get their way, they'll treat their own just like they treated the others, you know, the other ethnicities, or they'll treat their own even bad when they done conquered everything. Because the main elites or whatever, all they care about is them sitting on a big ass yacht, is them sitting on islands, is them someplace lavish and secluded, debt-free, just all the things of life that we all Americans and all people over the world should have anyway. Because, like one video said, why should we pay for anything on a planet that we was born on, given to us by the Creator, you know? And then, you know, the whole other subject that we was planted here, you know, coming from Sirius B or the Platonian system or other systems out there in the galaxies, you know, that's a whole different story. But back to the subject, like one Bible verse said, we just need to, you know, treat people the way you want to be treated. And if you having issues with a lot of different ethnicities treating you wrong or foul, maybe you need to look in the mirror and see what is it with you. How do you conduct your character, or the way you talk, or how you treat people? That may be the cause of why you get so much certain backlash or hate or you know, drama in your life. But other than that, if you're a person that blesses people and show love and sincere and have the authenticity of being a just person, all you're gonna do is get that back through any ethnicity, you know, not the racist, not the whoever, you know. Of course, we have issues with them or others, races in any ethnicity, but in all, much peace and love, and treat people the way you want to be treated. And we'll get through this. Ashe Oto. All right, peace.